What's up, everybody? Chris Rodriguez here with GrowPro and Maya, and on this video we are gonna do some math. Now don't go. I know you heard the word math and it makes you want to X out of this video, but just give me a few minutes so I can change your outlook on marketing and investing in marketing. So let's use this example, because one of, I think, the biggest mistakes that school owners make when they're looking at the amount of students that sign up related to the amount of money that they're spending is that they only look at it based off of the front end, that first initial payment that gets made. And that's not really the right way to look at it. So let's use an actual example. I've got a visual here. I think that's one of the easiest ways to kind of be able to really understand when somebody's talking about statistics is you got to put it down on paper, okay? So let's say in our martial arts school, we got 60 leads, and we're going to say this is in a month, okay? Out of the 60 leads, we got 40 appointments. Out of those 40 appointments, 30 showed up, and out of the 30 that showed up, we enrolled 20 on 12-month agreements. I'm not talking about trials, I'm talking about actual enrollments. And if you look at these numbers, if we break down the lead to appointment ratio, we're at about a 66%. If we look at the appointment to show ratio, we're at a 75%. And if we look at the close ratio, we are at a 66%. Now, I know a lot of schools close much higher than 66%, but I wanted to, use like average numbers, not some, unicorn number saying, oh, we got to close 90 or 95%. So if we close 20 students, and on average in the United States, a basic beginner program, 12-month program, is going to be around $150 a month. Some schools charge less, some schools charge more, demographics matter. So let's just use 150 as the average. So if we got 20 brand new students at $150, that's going to bring in $3,000, okay? Now, if you hired a marketing agency to do this for you, you're going to have an agency fee. And all agencies, charge differently. We do a retainer model. I'm not a huge fan of the pay per show or pay per close model, because you as the school owner, if the agency knows what they're doing, you're going to be ending up paying a lot more. So we just like doing a flat rate. On average, agencies can, charge anywhere from $500 to $1,500 in our industry. So let's just say you did their basic package, $500. And besides the agency fee, you are also going to have your ad spend, so the amount of money that goes directly to the ads. So let's say it's, maybe back to school season and we want to ramp up the ad spend just a little bit more. I'm going to use the example of $1,000 on ads. So that means your total spend, $500 to the agency and $1,000 on ad spend, is $1,500. So basically you put in $1,500 and you got $3,000 back. That's a return on investment of $1,500. And that's great, but that doesn't include the back end, right? These students are on 12-month agreements. So yes, you collected that $1,500 for the first month, but you're going to get it again the second month, and then again the third month, and so on and so on and so on. And this $1,500 also doesn't include things like down payments, if you do registration fees, equipment purchases, private lessons, all the profit centers, parent night outs, camps, right? It's just that monthly tuition payment. Not taking into account here that I know a lot of schools, you do paid in fulls, you have different options. So I'm just trying to use like a basic example of $150 a month. So if we look at that on the front end, we got to look at it, well, what does it look like on the back end? And I want to break this down because I think it is really, really important for you to understand. So in month number 1, we've got month 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down to 12. And then we've got money in and then money coming out. And if you do the math all the way from month 1 down to 12, month 1 I put in $1,500 and then I got $3,000 back. Now month 2, I'm going to put in another $1,500. Where's that $1,500 coming from? It's from the agency fee and the ad spend. I'm going to put in another $1,500, but this time I'm actually getting $6,000. How is that possible? Well, because the students that signed up in the first month, their tuition bill is going to get charged again in the second month. And we can just keep stacking this down and down. Another $1,500, $9,000. Another $1,500, $12,000. If you continue to do this all the way down, on month 12, put another $1,500, you would, on the back end, gotten $36,000. So if you add up 1,500 times 12, times the 12 months, you put in 18,000, and what you got back was 36,000. That is a 100% return on your investment. Let me ask you, if that was a stock, if you got a 100% return on a stock, would you be happy with that? And the answer is hell yes, we would. So keep in mind that when you are putting money into the machine per se and it spits it back out, it continues to stack month after month after month as long as you have good retention, and that's a video for another time. Too many school owners are only focused on that initial return, and they don't focus on the fact that that person's going to continue to get billed as long as they are a client with you. That back end keeps on producing. Back to school season is right around the corner. For some of you, it's a lot closer than others. I know, a lot of states like up north, you start after Labor Day. Down here in Florida, we start like the first week of August. You've got to make sure your ads are turned on. I have a feeling this is going to be one of our biggest back to school seasons yet. The kids are coming in, the masks are coming off, and I want you to be prepared. Also remember, in terms of your marketing budget, 3 times that your marketing budget needs to go up. Going into summer, coming out of summer, going into the new year. So here we are, we're coming out of summer, which means that if you are running ads or you are doing other traditional marketing strategies, your budget needs to increase. So if you're normally doing $500 a month, you need to be looking at doing $1,000, $1,500, or $2,000. I hope this video, even though it was about math, helps to break down the difference between front end, back end, and how 100% return on investment is a great investment. Chris Rodriguez signing off. Got any questions? Let me know. Peace.